Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another video of my Super Flat Survival Let's Play. I'm Peacock Plays, and thanks for clicking on the video. In this video, we're going to be building a Super Smelter and a nice little building to go around it. And I actually was in the middle of making another video halfway through a project and realized that I needed a Super Smelter, so now I'm making this video kind of halfway in between making this other one I'm working on. So this one will come out first, and then the one that I was working on will come out next. It'll be the next one up. But yeah, let's grab some materials and get to it. Alrighty, so we're going to start by placing our output chest and hoppers going into it. And we're going to make rows of 8 on each side. These are going to be underneath the furnaces. And this will take the output from the furnaces and deposit them into the output chest. So now we're just placing our furnaces on top of all these hoppers. Now we're going to place hoppers going into the back of all the furnaces, and these will put the fuel into them. So yeah, there's our fuel hoppers going into all of them, and now we're putting hoppers going into the top of them, and that will be our input hoppers. That looks good so far. Now we're going to start building where the minecarts are going to start from. They're going to start right here, and then they're going to go up on top of all the hoppers, depositing what we need them to when we turn the machine on. So this is where they're going to start, and then we're going to place rails on top of all these. These blocks here are to stop the minecarts when they get to the end of the line, and then they'll go back. And these blocks right here are to bridge the gap so the minecarts can go around that backside. So starting with some powered rails. And I actually kind of goofed right here. I'm going to have to redo these rails right here. Much better. So we'll place powered rails going on top of all these hoppers. Normal rails to turn the corners. And all the way back into this last block. And same thing for these hoppers down here. By the way, this is a design by iCraftMC. So shout out to him. I'll leave a link to his tutorial in the description. But yeah, this is not my design, this is his. And these redstone blocks are just going to power all the rails. Let's place our minecarts up here. Put some signs down just so I'll remember what goes where. Input, fuel, output. This lever will turn the whole thing on and off. And I messed up and placed lava while I was trying to fill the fuel chest. So I'll replace that. Go get another minecart to put back. And there we go. Now we'll put our lava in there, and we'll test it. Okay, so the minecarts went all around. Now I'm just checking the furnaces to make sure they all got a bucket of lava in them. And they do, so we're in good shape. Alright, so we got the smelter all finished, and I actually already used it to smelt a bunch of something that you guys will see in the next episode. So it's working great. I just got to put the building around it, and I actually already designed that in a creative copy of my world. So I'm going to go get a bunch of materials that I'm going to need, and then we'll get to a time lapse of me building this building, and we'll see how you guys like it. Alright, so this is my first time using the replay mod to make a little time lapse, and I think it went pretty well. It is a mod, but it doesn't really change the gameplay of Minecraft. It's just adds a little extra flair so you can make some videos. So I don't think it's a problem. It's the one mod I have. But so right now we're just making kind of the bottom layer circle baseline for the main part of the building, and then there will be a offshoot out to the other side to cover up the rest of the smelter. There it is right there. Using spruce logs to separate where the floors will be, and then stripping some of those logs. Putting some trapdoors in for some windows, and more trapdoors around that trim on the circle section of the build. And we actually came in with some black stone walls just for the little corner pieces, and adding more variation on the walls of that outshoot section. Now we're going to start building up the second layer of that circle section with some mushroom stems, bone blocks, and quartz. Just trying to get the kind of variant right here with the different blocks to make it look alright. We're going around with black stone blocks to kind of make the roof section. Adding some stairs underneath there on each of the 4 sides of the circle, I guess I'm gonna call them. Adding some lighting with hanging lanterns. Now we're gonna work on the roof for that offshoot section, just half slab steps up. And now we'll fill that in, again lined with black stone right there. Putting trapdoors in for the windows. Those are acacia trapdoors. I like the little circle hole that those show. They're good for windows, I think. Now we're working on the floor. This is just stripped birch logs. So we're replacing the grass on the inside with those stripped birch logs. Now we're going around with some trapdoors, and we're gonna finish off the build by filling in the roof here, just with some trapdoors and just a nice gradual slope up in a circle pattern. So nothing too crazy here. So that's about it for this building. Alrighty guys, well I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there. I just finished putting some final touches on the build, just put a bunch of plants on the outside, and I put some moss down, moss carpet, some sugar cane pots with plants in them, and I built a little bench and what is this called? A campfire and a tree and a boulder So that's it, just some little final touches. And yeah, so the Super Smelter works like this. You put fuel in this bottom minecart with a chest, and your input goes in the top, and they go around the furnace, and they end up going to this output chest. So to turn it on, you flip this little lever and the minecarts go off, and then you turn it off and they'll stop right here. So yeah, that's about it for this build. I think it looks nice. I'm pretty proud of it. And we got one more build under our belt. So I just want to take the time and thank you guys so much for watching. And just ask that if you liked the video, you would leave a like and maybe a comment if you have an idea for a future build or something you'd like to see me do different. I'll definitely take everything you have to say into account. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys taking the time to watch another one of these videos. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you want to follow along my journey in this world, this super flat survival. But again, if not, no worries. I just hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.